Starting a business in the United States is the very first step in developing a brand that is known all over the world. Many well-known companies like Google, Apple, Twitter, Uber, Airbnb, and several others started in the United States and then spread worldwide. Other businesses like Uniqlo got their start outside of the United States and became a huge company after doing well in the United States. According to the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, about 6 million Americans work for international investors with businesses in the U.S. This adds up to a yearly income of $400 billion. Many people who don't live in the country start their own businesses each year. The state is happy about this trend because it knows that more companies from other countries mean more employment opportunities for Americans, which benefits the economy. In 2013, Barack Obama openly acknowledged the advantages of foreign firm assets in the U.S. by saying that the U.S. is open for business to motivate foreign citizens to establish a company in the U.S. They will get tax advantages and government subsidies. Business owners will also be able to conduct business in growing sectors that they can't do in their homeland. The U.S. economy is booming, which is yet another advantage. As the economy improves, the selling of products and services rises. Now let's discuss all the benefits in detail. Number 1. Excellent condition of the economy. International investors can buy assets in the U.S. like estate for less than their native countries. Also, the U.S. continues to be a prosperous nation compared to many others. It has over 320 million people, and most want to buy. People in the U.S. have a broad range of income and interests, so you can sell computer equipment, footwear, or just about anything else and find a customer. Number 2. Intellectual property rights. The U.S. protects intellectual property rights better than any other country. About 1 million requests for patents or trademark protection are sent to the U.S. Patent Office each year. The office follows the law to the letter and protects you from breaking it. If you're a foreigner and want to start a business in the U.S., you have a lot going for you. Right now, in the moment to begin working on your United States-based company and follow your dream. Number 3. Your U.S. company provides you the same benefits and obligations even though you don't live there. The U.S. treats all companies the same, regardless of whether they're owned by Americans or people from other countries. This lets you take advantage of all the laws that help you buy a company or move money. It brings you on the same level as the other person if you ever have a business conflict. Number 4. The world's largest reserve currency. There is a drive to the dollar when there is a drive to reliability. There's nothing else that comes even close. And as army, social, and financial pressures emergence in Europe, the euro spot among the world's best currencies is shifting. Provincialism and conflict in the region, like the recent war in Georgia, make it hard for the euro and the EC to attain their full potential. Number 5. Emerging businesses. All 50 states want to make it easier for businesses to do well, so many cities want you to put money into their area. You have almost no limits on where you can start your company, allowing you to choose one terrain and weather that works for you. The U.S. has trade arrangements with 20 countries, which helps U.S. manufacturers sell their goods. This adds 425 million more people to your industry, and this to the fact that there are about 320 million Americans, and you understand how your business could do well. Number 6. Enough skilled employees. There are 4,000 universities and colleges in the U.S., and more than 800,000 international students attend college there. Colleges and technical schools are devoted to preparing students for all employment levels. Regardless of what your business is, thousands of qualified workers are awaiting a chance to work for you. Number 7. Innovative technology. The U.S. is a good destination for doing business because it has access to the kind of sophisticated tech. Numerous international investors are starting businesses in the U.S. so they can get the most up-to-date new technologies, which will help them make more money and communicate better with people all over the planet. Number 8. Politically stable atmosphere. Ernst & Young, a well-known business firm, says that the U.S. is the most promising market for private equity and venture capital financing because of how secure its government is. The World Bank placed the U.S. 5th among all nations that conduct trade internationally for how easy it is to do business there. Number 9. Quality assurance. Closeness is a big part of quality control and ensures the high standards your customers expect are met. You have greater control over your production and manufacturing processes if you are near them. Also, making things in the United States makes it easier to uphold safety protocols that can help to protect you and your workers. Number 10. Movement of goods. If your company makes or sells products, you can easily reach customers worldwide from the United States by air, water, rail, or highway. 7 of the best 10 airports for shipping cargo quickly are in the United States. Number 11. Respect for law and independent judicial system. The law is an important part of U.S. society. Most people assume that the judiciary system is a fair place to settle disagreements, so business conflicts are resolved in court instead of fistfights or other ways of intimidating people outside of the law. When business owners try to resolve differences, who you know is significantly less significant than how great your attorney is. Bribery is not tolerable as a method of conducting business. The U.S. law system makes doing business easy, reliable, and predictable. Number 12. Government offers benefits at the federal, state, and local levels. Many states provide foreign investors monetary incentives if they start their company in a particular place. A few benefits and tax credits previously, the nation reduced taxes on commercial property for international investors. Also, the U.S. government helps U.S. businesses in numerous ways you'll be allowed to employ when you establish your U.S. business. Number 13. Capital markets are open and transparent. New York is still the financial center of the world, and no other country or industry comes close to competing with it. The world has followed what New York and the United States have done in the past. Even though the economic crisis began in the U.S., most U.S. banks are still powerful and well capitalized and correlate well to other foreign banks. I think the best time for the U.S. are still to come, and that our kids will have an even decent future than we did. I know it's difficult to see the broad view whenever the share market is in chaos, and we're concerned about losing our jobs, but we need to. Even though there is an emergency of trust in the financial markets, there's no reason to question the exceptional abilities that make the US a special place to reside and work. So the United States is a wonderful place to live and run a company, and that's all for today's video. If you like this video, visit our channel to watch more content like this. Make sure to hop on the wagon by subscribing and turning on notifications. See you next time. Bye-bye.